Justice and the Machine. Fade in. Exterior, North Atlantic. Night. A storm rages. Lightning flashes pierce the rupturing clouds. A nondescript jumbo jet rises into frame and lurches through the buffeting rain. Interior, jet. President's cabin. Night. William Justice holds the table edge where he sits. A fit mid-40s, he steadies a coffee cup against the shaky table. Seated with him at the table are his 5 advisors. They sit in varying degrees of discomfort as the justice addresses an aide through a speakerphone.
Why the bumpy ride, Karen?
The captain says we're caught in an electrical storm.
Electrical? Couldn't we avoid it?
Apparently it just appeared around us.
Well, ask him to keep it steady as he can for us.
Yes, Mr. President. Anything else?
A good slogan for re-election might be nice.
I'm sure you'll think of something, sir.
Thanks. Can you have some food sent back? And take a break.
All right. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Exterior, North Atlantic. Night. A steady booming sound rises. Above the jet, an arc of lightning flashes into an electrical ball. Bolts burn lines into the sky, charging the atmosphere. Interior, cockpit. Night. The cabin is awash in blinding light. The seasoned captain grits his teeth, maintaining control of his plane. The dazzled crew try to keep their senses against the screaming light. Interior, president's cabin. Night. The room tips sharply. The 6 men clutch their chairs, wincing against gravity. Exterior, North Atlantic. Night. A seam slits the electric sky. Through this, a man drops into the storm, arms and legs swimming as if to catch anything. He drops into the path of the plane, bouncing off its nose. Interior cockpit. Night. Captain's POV as the man's body impacts against the front window, cracking a spider web into its frame as he bounces over them.
Sweet Jesus, what the hell?
Exterior, North Atlantic. Night. The man slip bounces across the top of the fuselage, rolling onto the wing. Interior, President's cabin. Night. Justice and his advisors listen, following the thumping movement across the plane. They look out the wingside window. Exterior, plane. Night. See you on the man's bare hands as they slide, clawing to grasp the smooth wing. The plane banks, dropping the wing from underneath him. The winds scoop him backwards, peeling him from the wing into the storm. The man flail drops into the frosty, splashing water. The waves swallow him whole. They swirl and begin to settle as the pelting rain calms. The electricity dissipates. The storm begins to subside as the plane levels out. Interior, President's cabin. Night. Justice looks across his advisors. The men pull their attention from the window and regard each other, tense, silent. He nods to them. Interior cockpit. Night. The captain and crew breathe a collective sigh of relief.
Keep her steady.
Exterior, North Atlantic. Night. The man bursts through the ocean surface, gasping. He bobs over a high crest, trying to make sense of his environment. Looking about, he steadies himself against the dying storm. Far above, the jet flies smoothly westward. He dives through a massive wave and begins swimming after the plane. His arms churn a path through the sea in a steady rhythm against the current. One man, alone in the miles of ocean. 3 months later. Interior auditorium. Night. This huge space is filled to capacity with supporters of the campaign. Banners and signs pepper the crowd as they cheer and chant their support for the incumbent. Justice steps on stage with his beautiful mid-30s wife, Evelyn, as the cheers rise to a deafening peak. He waves and smiles at the roaring audience. Kissing Evelyn on the cheek, he gives her hand a squeeze before leaving her to address the crowd. He stands at the microphone, taking it all in for a moment.
Thank you. You know, thank you. Thank you. I just want to tell you I feel so good right now.
The crowd erupts in another deafening cheer. Evelyn claps and smiles, impressed by the enthusiasm of the crowd. Justice winks at her, then waves the crowd to a manageable din. They respond to his energetic speech at various points, encouraging him.
With all the positive energy I feel here tonight, and knowing what we've already been able to do these first 4 years, I don't have to tell you about the health care, or the cost of living increase, or even the tax reform. You wouldn't be here tonight if you didn't know. Your being here tells me you know what I and my loyal administration have been doing up there in D.C. I know you know, and I like to think you approve. You don't, do you? So, I can't just stand here before you and ask for 4 more years. No, I don't want to do that. Not when I know that I can stand before you and promise you 4 more good years.
The crowd cheers, eating it up.
More good years of economic growth. More good years of health care. More good years of advances in science and medicine. More good years of prosperity and growth for everyone.
It only takes a moment for the crowd to pick up the chant.